This video, we talk about the passive sign convention. Okay, let's review the power. We know power equals to the voltage multiplied by the current. Remember that there is a positive sign here. Okay, this relationship actually have another hidden information hasn't been released yet. What is that? That is a passive sign convention. The motivation behind that is that we know that current has directions. We also know that voltage has signs, positive sign and negative sign. As far as into a circuit, we have current, we have voltage, and how we mark them, how we mark the direction of current along with the positive sign and the negative sign of the voltage. So there are combinations here. Therefore, the notion of the passive sign convention come into the place. Let's look at this example here. There's a device here. Okay, there's a current. I can mark the current flow into this direction. And I can mark the voltage here. This is positive sign. This is negative sign. Or I can mark this way. I can mark the current goes to this way. The voltage, this is a positive and this is a negative here. I can also mark differently the same device. Bear with me, my drawing. I can mark, this is the direction of I, and this is my voltage. I have different combinations, or I have this, that's the device, right? Okay. I can mark this way. This is my current, and this is my voltage here. There are different ways. There are actually 4 ways of combination. Different people can mark them differently, and all of them are legitimately okay. Which one we're going to choose, the community follow. So that's the convention. Everyone follows that. What is a passive sign convention? What is a convention that every people in this community, in the circuits community follow? That's this one here, which means that the current is defined as flowing, entering into the positive sign of the voltage in any device. So let's explain to that. Let me change a different color. See, if I mark this terminal, the voltage, this is positive, this is negative. As far as to the device here, this is a positive, this is a negative, right? These are equivalent. Current, the current actually is flowing through the positive sign of the voltage. So in this case, if I mark in this way, this is the passive sign convention. So if I mark this way, I will have the power equals to V multiplied by I. If not, P, it will be the power, it will be equals to negative V multiplied by I. I mark the voltage this way here. This is positive, this is negative, is equivalent to here. This is a positive, this is negative. And the current flowing into this direction. So you can see here the current, as far we're talking about this device, the current is a flow out of, not flow into, not flow through the positive sign. It's flow out of the positive sign. It actually flow into here the negative sign of the voltage. So in this case, that's not passive sign convention here. So therefore, in this case, the power will be equal to negative V multiplied by I. So V is the value here. To understand more passive sign convention, actually it's not that difficult. When we analyze circuits, we have all of these options because option 1 People can mark this way, 2, they can mark this way, and 3rd and 4th, they have all kinds of options. Remember that in high school, so if we have a resistor here, you got a voltage here, this is R here, this is a V R, right? And then what we marked here, we mark IR here, right? So in high school, you can see the IR is marked this way. We were taught in this way in high school physics even. Okay, you can see here the I, the current is flow into the positive sign of the voltage on this resistor. So in that case, we were taught to follow the passive sign convention already. What is the power? What is the power at the resistor? That equals to VR multiplied by IR. And this is also what we were taught. There is no negative sign here. But in this course here, because we're analyzing the circuits and we do not know the true direction of the current, we do not know the true sign of the voltage, and people have all kinds of options. So we need to bring the passive sign convention on the table here, come into the play. So the key is to understand this. If we understand this, this is a high school notion. Remember this is the passive sign convention. With this, P, the power will be equals to positive V multiplied R. And if not, the voltage sign and the direction of the current does not follow the passive sign convention. So therefore, the power equals to negative of V multiplied by I. The same thing here as well.